Do you lie in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep used to be so easy and now feels so far away? Do you fall asleep only to wake up at 2 a.m., mind alert, body restless, and hours still to go before morning? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, sleep doesn't always come the way it used to. Your body's internal rhythm changes, melatonin drops, muscles stay tense longer, and your mind, well, it sometimes forgets how to let go. But here's the good news. You don't need pills. You don't need to force your body into silence. Nature has already given you the tools. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful foods that help older adults fall asleep easier, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed than they have in years. I'm Dr. James, and after decades of working with older men, I've seen again and again how something as simple as food can change the way you sleep. Not by knocking you out, but by teaching your body how to rest again. These 5 foods are gentle, natural, and deeply effective. They don't sedate you. They support you. And when used the right way, they can bring you back to the kind of sleep you thought was gone forever. So before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's begin with the fruit that calms your nerves and gives your brain the green light to let go. The humble banana. Banana isn't just a snack, it's a signal. A gentle whisper to your brain that says, it's safe to rest now. While most people see bananas as breakfast food, very few realize their hidden power at night. Inside this familiar fruit is a trio of natural sleep supporters: magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6. These 3 nutrients don't force your body to sleep. They guide it. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, potassium soothes your nerves, and vitamin B6 helps your brain convert tryptophan into serotonin, the same chemical that keeps your mood steady and your mind calm. And serotonin? That's the very ingredient your body needs to make melatonin, the sleep hormone that tells your brain when it's time to drift off. For older adults, this matters even more. After 60, your body naturally produces less melatonin. Your circadian rhythm begins to shift, and what once felt like a gentle slide into sleep becomes more like a cliff, sudden, interrupted, or impossible. That's why something as simple as a banana can feel like medicine. If you've ever found yourself lying in bed with twitchy legs, tight shoulders, or a brain that refuses to settle, this soft yellow fruit may be what's missing. The signs show up subtly. You fall asleep fast but wake up 2 or 3 hours later. Your legs feel restless, your hands cramp, or your dreams feel too light to leave you refreshed. Rosa, a 65-year-old woman, had been struggling with these exact symptoms. She wasn't on medication, didn't drink caffeine at night, but she still couldn't stay asleep. When she added a ripe banana about an hour before bed, one with light brown spots on the peel, something changed. Within days, her legs calmed down. Within weeks, her sleep deepened. She started waking up without checking the clock every few hours. Want to enhance the effect? Blend a banana with warm oat milk and a pinch of cinnamon for a soothing nighttime pudding. It's soft on the stomach and full of the right signals for your brain. Or eat it whole and slow, chewing mindfully, letting your body feel safe again. If you choose greener bananas, you'll also get resistant starch, a special fiber that feeds good gut bacteria. And some of those bacteria help produce their own sleep-promoting compounds too. In my experience, banana isn't about sedation, it's about permission. It reminds your nervous system that there is nothing to fix, nothing to fight, nothing to fear. You're not broken, you're just remembering. This isn't insomnia, it's your body asking for rhythm. One bite at a time, you're giving it back. If you're finding this helpful, let me know by typing peace in the comments. Food number 2. Almonds, the quiet guardians of nighttime peace. At first glance, almonds are nothing more than a crunchy little snack, but beneath that simple shell lies one of the most powerful sleep supporters your body can ask for. Almonds are rich in magnesium, and magnesium is like the hand that reaches into your nervous system and gently turns the volume down. It slows your heart rate, relaxes your muscles, and tells your brain that it's safe to stop thinking. But almonds don't stop there. They also help regulate cortisol, your stress hormone. For many older men, sleep doesn't come because the mind is racing, not with fear, but with tasks, with regrets, with memories. If you've ever laid awake replaying conversations or thinking about something you forgot to do, high cortisol may be the culprit. Almonds help lower that volume too. And with a healthy dose of vitamin E, almonds fight against silent inflammation, the kind that builds up in the body and subtly steals the depth and quality of your sleep. Inflammation in the brain doesn't always show up as pain. Sometimes it shows up as shallow dreams, early waking, or foggy mornings. And here's something most people don't know. Almonds contain healthy fats that help stabilize your blood sugar through the night. If you've ever woken up at 2 or 3 in the morning feeling strangely alert or even slightly hungry, your blood sugar may have dipped too low. The healthy fats in almonds slow digestion and keep your energy stable until morning. For older adults, this is especially helpful. With age, insulin response can change, and nighttime blood sugar crashes become more common. The signs can be subtle. Light sleep, strange dreams, waking with a jolt, or just the quiet sense that your rest was thinner than it should have been. Now let me share a story. Michael, a 70-year-old former engineer, used to fall asleep quickly, but woke up every night around 3 a.m. fully alert. He didn't feel anxious, just awake. When he began eating a small handful of raw almonds an hour before bed, things changed. Within a week, he noticed he was sleeping deeper. After 2 weeks, he slept through the night for the first time in years. He said it felt like his body had finally exhaled. For best results, try soaking almonds in water for 4 to 6 hours before eating. This reduces natural compounds that can interfere with nutrient absorption. Or if you enjoy a calming ritual, make your own warm almond milk at home. Soak, blend, strain, and sip with a sprinkle of cinnamon. In my experience, almonds don't knock you out. They protect your sleep from the inside. They are the sentries at the gate, standing guard over your nervous system, your blood sugar, and your inner calm. You're not restless, you're recalibrating. You don't need to push harder. You just need the right kind of softness. Are you still here? Let me know with a number 1. It helps more than you think. Food number 3. Cherries, the ruby red reset for your inner clock. Cherries may be small, but when it comes to sleep, they carry the wisdom of the seasons. Inside each juicy bite is a natural source of melatonin, the hormone your brain relies on to know when it's time to rest. In a perfect world, your body would produce melatonin effortlessly each evening as the sun goes down. But after 60, that rhythm begins to shift. Exposure to screens, stress, late dinners, and even aging itself can reduce melatonin production, leaving you tired but unable to sleep, or asleep but easily woken. That's where cherries come in. Just 10 to 15 fresh or frozen cherries eaten about an hour before bed can gently nudge your circadian rhythm back into place. They don't knock you out, they invite you home. Cherries are also rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation, especially in the brain. That inflammation doesn't always feel like pain. Sometimes it feels like mental fog, irritability, or waking up more tired than when you lay down. If you've ever felt stiff in the morning, mentally sluggish, or emotionally off, poor sleep depth may be the cause, and cherries may be the remedy. For older adults, this is especially valuable. As melatonin levels decline with age, the transition between light sleep and deep sleep becomes fragile. Cherries help smooth that shift, making it easier to stay in the kind of sleep that actually heals. One important note: avoid dried cherries loaded with sugar. They spike blood sugar and can disrupt the calming process. Stick with fresh, frozen, or unsweetened versions. Blend them into a smoothie with oat or almond milk, or enjoy them chilled and slow as a kind of bedtime ritual. Barbara, a 68-year-old retired nurse, began eating a small bowl of cherries each evening after dinner. For years, she relied on over-the-counter sleep aids, but they left her groggy in the morning. After a few weeks of consistent cherry use, she reported waking up clearer, more rested, and with fewer mood swings. She said it didn't feel like sleep was being forced. It felt like sleep was being remembered. In my experience, cherries are not just food. They are a signal, a way of reminding your body what dusk feels like, what quiet tastes like. You're not broken. You're simply learning how to follow the sun again. From the inside out. If you're still watching, leave a comment with the number 1, so I know you're here and still listening. Food number 4. Kiwi, the bright green signal for deep, restful sleep. At first glance, the kiwi looks too bright, too sour, too strange to be part of your nighttime routine. But hidden beneath that fuzzy brown skin is one of the most effective sleep-supporting fruits on Earth. Kiwi is rich in serotonin, a brain chemical that calms the mind, lifts the mood, and acts as a direct building block for melatonin, your body's sleep hormone. For older adults whose serotonin levels naturally decline with age, this matters deeply. Without enough serotonin, it becomes harder to relax, harder to stay asleep, and harder to feel emotionally steady through the night. Kiwi also brings powerful antioxidants to the table, like vitamin C and vitamin E, which fight oxidative stress in the brain. That stress doesn't make a sound. It doesn't hurt. It just makes you feel cloudy, tired, or emotionally flat when you wake up. Kiwi helps clean that fog. The signs of serotonin deficiency often show up quietly. You might notice you fall asleep fast but wake often, or you lie down feeling tense and find yourself unable to sink. Maybe your dreams feel chaotic, or you startle awake from light noises. That's when kiwi can help. Just 1 or 2 eaten an hour before bed may help deepen your sleep, ease anxious thoughts, and support better emotional recovery overnight. That's not opinion. It's supported by studies done in New Zealand, kiwi's native land. Researchers found that eating kiwi before bed improved sleep onset, duration, and quality in adults, even those with mild sleep disturbances. And here's a tip most people don't know. You can eat the skin, just scrub off the fuzz with a soft brush. The skin contains even more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh, supporting digestion and gut health, which are both tightly linked to sleep. Want to level it up? Pair 1 kiwi with half a banana. The banana offers tryptophan, the kiwi provides serotonin, and together they create the exact biochemical conditions your brain needs to fall and stay asleep naturally. Or blend both with warm oat milk into a light, creamy smoothie. It's easy on the stomach and rich in sleep-promoting compounds. Tom, a 72-year-old gardener, used to dread going to bed. His mind raced, his body ached, and mornings felt like a fight. But after adding kiwi and banana to his nighttime snack, things shifted. Within 10 days, his sleep grew quieter. Within 3 weeks, he started waking up before his alarm, rested, and smiling. In my view, kiwi is not just fruit, it's a reminder. A green, glowing note from nature that says, you still have rhythm inside you. You still have calm. All you have to do is listen. You're not restless. You're rebalancing. Still with me? Type, "I'm still listening" in the comments so I know this is speaking to you. Food number 5. Walnuts. The sleep superfood shaped like your brain. There's a reason walnuts look like tiny brains. Inside that rough little shell is a rare and powerful mix of nutrients that support the nervous system, protect the heart, and restore deep sleep. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, the essential building blocks your brain needs to create melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Without enough of these healthy fats, your body struggles to produce the melatonin it needs, especially as you age and natural levels decline. But that's only the beginning. Walnuts also contain magnesium, which calms the muscles, lowers blood pressure, and slows your heart rate. Together, these are the exact physiological signals your brain needs to enter rest. Even more impressive, walnuts contain small amounts of preformed melatonin itself, ready for your body to absorb and use immediately. That's rare in the food world and incredibly valuable for older adults. If you often fall asleep fine but wake up once or twice during the night, or more, low melatonin could be the missing link. Walnuts help your body sustain a steady level through the night, making those long, peaceful stretches of rest more possible. The signs are subtle, You may wake up feeling groggy even after 7 hours of sleep. You may toss and turn without fully waking. You may find yourself dreaming more, but remembering less. Martin, a 67-year-old man who once woke up 2 or 3 times each night without knowing why, added 5 soaked walnuts to his evening snack. Within days, the interruptions became fewer. After 2 weeks, he found himself sleeping through the night. Even when he did wake up, he returned to sleep faster, with a lighter heart and steadier breath. To get the most from walnuts, soak them in water for 4 hours before eating. This reduces compounds called phytates, which can block nutrient absorption and makes the nuts gentler on digestion. Combine walnuts with a piece of banana or a few slices of kiwi. The fruit helps transport tryptophan, an amino acid in walnuts, across the blood-brain barrier, where it's transformed into serotonin, then into melatonin. This simple combination feeds your sleep cycle on every level: the fats that sustain, the amino acids that convert, and the nutrients that soothe. In my view, walnuts are not just food. They are nighttime nourishment for the deepest parts of you. They restore from within, quietly, without force. You're not waking up too much. You're just missing one last signal. A soft reminder, shaped like the very organ it supports, saying, "Go ahead. You can rest now." You've just discovered 5 simple foods, each one holding a quiet kind of wisdom your body still remembers. These are not tricks, not shortcuts, not pills to force sleep. They are gentle invitations: banana, almonds, cherries, kiwi, and walnuts, each with its own way of calming the mind, feeding the nervous system, and helping you return to something older than medicine, something natural, something yours. Because the truth is, your body hasn't forgotten how to sleep. It's just been overwhelmed by noise, stress, habits, and time. But with the right signals, it can remember. Night by night, one small act of care at a time, your sleep can return. Deeper, softer, more healing. So let me ask you, which of these 5 foods will you try first tonight? Which one surprised you the most? Leave a comment and write, "I'm still listening." Like this video if it gave you hope. Share it with someone you care about. And subscribe for more healing truths, because aging should never mean silence, shame, or surrender. See you in the next video.